Today on Nerdalific, we're going to take another look at conditional formatting, but this time by what the cells contain. So here is a short little table here about clothing items, the quantity received, and the date received. So let's start by highlighting the quantity column. We'll go up to Home, Conditional Formatting, New Rule, and select the second option, Format Cells that Contain. So let's look at the cell value. There's a variety of options here, but we're going to start with the value, which is usually a number. Now we can select between, not between, equal to a certain value, greater than a certain value, or less than a certain value. So let's do anything that is greater than 25. And we'll change the format to something fun. How about this color of blue? And if you hit OK, it will highlight anything that is higher than 25, the color blue. Now, of course, we can go in again and set another conditional formatting in the same section. For cells that contain cell value, let's do less than 40, or let's do less than 70. And we'll change that to an orange. And anything that was less than 70 has turned orange. Now, you may have noticed that the 40 used to be blue and is now orange. You can set the priority of which rule comes first by going to Manage Rules. Now, if you want the blue to take priority, you can simply click on that rule and use this little arrow here, and it will prioritize the blue over the orange, and we hit apply, and now you can see that the 40 has turned back to blue. Now, another thing you could do is hit stop if true. So if this becomes true first, that it will not even look at the second option. Then, of course, we'll just hit apply and move on to the next options. Now, you could also change the formatting based on words, if specific text within a cell. So say we wanted to highlight all of the t-shirts in this list. We could go to Conditional Formatting, New Rule, Format Cells that Contain Specific Text, and we could say shirt. And then, of course, we're going to pick our, this time, let's just change the font. Let's change the font to bold and change the color to a dark blue. And then click OK. And it should, when we're done, highlight anything containing the word shirt and change it to a bold blue font. And look at that. We now have 3 different cells that contain the word shirt, and it's changed to a bold blue font. Now, of course, we can do this with dates, specific date ranges. So, conditional formatting, new rule, cells that contain, and let's look at dates. Now, we could highlight anything that has yesterday's date, and we'll just fill it in yellow. So anything that shows July 12th is now in yellow. Or let's see what else we can do. You could choose last month, and we'll make that green. All right, so now we've got 3 receipt dates from the previous month. Now, the other thing you could do is you could highlight multiple columns, and we can identify any cells that are blank, and we can change this to red so we know, hey, we're missing some data here. And here we are. We have 1 blank cell in this chart. There are other options in that section, so please feel free to play around. Thanks for joining me on Nerdalific today, and have a wonderful day.